The International Criminal Court has made public warrants of arrest against two Kenyans, Paul Gisheru and Philip Kipkoech Bet, for allegedly corruptly influencing witnesses. The two were arrested in July, but their names have not been released before until today. As KTN's political editor Ben Kitili tells us, the ICC has also allowed Deputy President William Ruto and radio journalist Joshua Arap Sang to appeal against a ruling for the use of statements of witnesses who had already recanted their evidence.
The warrant of arrest against Paul Gisheru and Philip Kipkoech Bet was initially issued on March 10, 2015 for offences that included corruptly influencing trial witnesses. The pre-trial Chamber 2 has found that there are reasonable grounds to believe that the two Kenyans, Gisheru, a lawyer, and Bet, are criminally responsible for offences against the administration of justice. The Chamber found it necessary to arrest the two to ensure their appearance before the court, to ensure that they do not obstruct or endanger investigations. Chief Prosecutor Fatu Bensouda told the ICC pre-trial Chamber 2 that Kenyan police had arrested Gisheru and Bet on July 30, 2015. In execution of the ICC arrest request and were presented before the Kenyan High Court, hence the Chamber's decision to make the arrest warrant public. At the same time, the ICC has allowed Ruto and Sang to appeal against a decision that allowed Bensouda to use recanted statements from witnesses. In a statement Thursday, the ICC judges concluded that the defense teams raised issues that required interpretation of the appeals chamber, adding that one of the issues was the possibility of the prior recorded statements adversely affecting the outcome of the trial. The judges explained that if the decision issued was found to be in error later on, then the recorded statements which had been recanted would not be relied upon when determining the outcome of the trial. This comes just days after political leaders largely drawn from the governing Jubilee coalition held a prayer rally in Kuresoi in solidarity with Ruto and Sang, where they hit out at the ICC trial chamber for allowing the admission of recanted statements.
Ni kesi ya kisiasa, si kesi ya kisheria. Tutatumia sheria, tutatumia siasa, tutatumia maombi ili hiyo kesi isamparatike.
The defense teams have contested the credibility of the recorded statements on several occasions. This could be a game changer in the trial against Ruto and Sang in favor of the two accused. It could also be a trump card for Bensouda, who has said that she has completed the case against Ruto and Sang and that she has no more witnesses to call. Meanwhile, former journalist Walter Barasa is still wanted for arrest by the ICC. The Hague-based court on Thursday dismissed a request by the defense team that the warrant of arrest issued against Barasa be withdrawn and replaced with a summons to appear. In May 2014, Kenya's second highest court, the Court of Appeal, suspended the ICC arrest warrant against Barasa to allow his appeal against a High Court ruling on the same matter to be heard and determined. Ben Kitili, KTN News.